Hello again! Are you ready to continue our short video lectures on linguistics? I hope your knowledge about linguistics is becoming broader. Today we are going to speak about meaning of language. So, what does it mean? What is the meaning of the language? In this lecture, we're going to speak about compositional semantics, lexical semantics, and a little about pragmatics. Why a little? Because we have special sections for pragmatics in our later lectures. So, meaning of the language. When you know a language, you know when a word is meaningful or meaningless. When a word has two meanings, when two words have the same meaning, and what words refer to in the real world or imagination. When a sentence is meaningful or meaningless, when a sentence has two meanings, when two sentences have the same meaning, and whether a sentence is true or false. Semantics is a study of meaning of morphemes, words, phrases, and sentences. So, this is in general what is mentioned by meaning of the language. There are two types of semantics, lexical semantics and sentential, phrasal semantics. Lexical semantics deals with the meaning of words and the relationship among words. Phrasal semantics deals with the meaning of syntactic units larger than one word, usually phrases. Truth. If you know the meaning of a sentence, you can determine under what conditions it is true or false. You don't need to know whether or not a sentence is true or false to understand it. So, knowing the meaning of a sentence means knowing under what circumstances it would be true or false. Most sentences are true or false depending on the situation. For example, but some sentences are always true. They are called tautologies, which are always true for everyone, and some are always false. They are called contradictions. And we are moving to compositional semantics. Compositional semantics. Here you can see the full name of the subtopic. Compositional semantics is accounts for speakers' knowledge of truth, entailment, ambiguity, and we must assume that grammar contains semantic rules for how to combine the meaning of words into meaningful phrases or sentences. The principle of compositionality asserts that the meaning of an expression is composed of the meaning of its parts and how the parts are combined structurally. The second part was lexical semantics. And the lexical semantics deals that suggests that the meaning of a word is a function of its component morphemes, similar to how the meaning of a sentence is a function of the component words. But word meanings are conventional, and sentence meanings must be derived using rules. The socially agreed upon meaning of a word may change over time, but no individual can change the meaning at will, or else we wouldn't be able to understand each other. So, dictionaries attempt to describe meaning by paraphrasing each word using other words. So, the referent is a real word object designated by a word. For example, in the sentence, Jack, the happy swimmer, my friend, and that guy can all have the same referent in the sentence Jack swims, right? But some noun phrases do not refer to any particular individual, such as no baby swims. While the happy swimmer and Jack may refer to the same individual in some cases, the happy swimmer means something extra. It means the happy swimmer is happy, and it means Jack is happy. So the referent is the real world object here, which is referred by the word. Sense, what is it? It is an element of meaning separate from reference and more enduring the manner in which an expression presents the reference. For example, Barack Obama, the president, Michael Obama, Michelle Obama's husband, these have the same reference but different senses. So the referent can be the same but senses can be different The word unicorn has sense but no reference. Proper names tend to have reference but no sense. Sometimes two proper names have the same referent. For example, these pairs of nouns are called co-referential. And as we promised, we will talk a little bit about pragmatics too. Let's go on. So, pragmatics is concerned with our understanding of language in context. Linguistic context is a discourse that precedes the phrase or sentence to be interpreted. Pragmatics is very interesting aspect of linguistics that you will become engaged when you start learning it because without pragmatics it would be difficult for people to understand each other or there would be lots of miscommunications or misunderstandings between peoples between individuals. Discourse analysis examines broad speech units composed of multiple sentences and is concerned with style, appropriateness, cohesiveness, rhetorical force, and more. So, pragmatics has its own directions to study. It includes the study of speech acts, maxims, speech maxims, like maxims of quality, maxims of quantity, and etc. It also deals with the analysis of the text, analysis of the discourse, and etc. Later, in the next upcoming lectures, we will discuss pragmatics in more further details. That is all for now. See you in the next lectures. Goodbye.